Heading towards the ending.
I'm gonna record this new ending.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this.
The bucket had never seen anything.
Burst into tears as
The bucket.
gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
The bucket.
So you've done this. So Bogan guy, you've done this before then?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket
Bogan,
been able to do things?
Bogan, say hello to the viewers.
What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. His own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend.
So what one are you gonna do? Are you gonna shut it down, or are you gonna turn it on?
No one.
Well, are they both different?
Yeah.
Alright then, I'll shut it down first, and I'll just get a clip again of me turning it on.
Operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or
the buttons
content.
do absolutely
Walking,
nothing.
Eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Just let him
decided
yap,
that
let
this
him yap.
machinery
Wait, let him yap.
would never again exert its terrible power
Why am I
over
telling
another human
you
life.
to let him yap?
For he and the bucket
I don't like it when
would
he yaps.
dismantle the controls for
For
good.
he and the bucket.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way.
Boom!
And the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
On or off?
Click off.
Off. We want to see the good ending first.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness.
Blackness.
Was it over?
So have you done the normal
Yeah,
version of
I've
this ending?
done all of these
They
ones.
had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
The mind control
Excitedly, the two
machine.
of them began to discuss the
We've
coming
defeated
evil.
Voido's enemy.
Once they stepped through this massive door,
Can you stop
the
yapping
bucket
about
wanted to
your
learn to
Minecraft
roller
series?
in every country. Both of them wanted to begin
Even though
watching the
I
movie
feel
anyway,
accomplished
but then
that
stop it
I
halfway
placed down them
through
bookshelves.
and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life.
You still haven't watched Case
but
9?
it was one they'd lived together. With
I
one
was
another
gonna
to
watch
lean
it.
on, to trust,
Ooh.
to support.
I saw it.
Oh no.
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
POV
Was Stanley and the
Voido.
bucket not about to be freed? Silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No. No.
The facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket.
No.
It needed the soothing warmth.
I thought this was going to be a good ending.
Bucket. It needs the bucket.
Oh no.
No.
Stay in the light.
Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
No.
Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But
Oh my God.
At least he has the bucket.
The bucket.
Trapped
At
eternally
least he
in
has the
darkness
bucket.
Isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be
I'm going to
okay
get
with
another
that.
clip of me turning the machine on,
Very soon now.
and I'm going to merge them
he was
together.
about to find out.
Alright. Alright, yeah, let's get
Being
it.
told to do
Hello
things
everyone.
We
he
don't
didn't
have
wish
Lucky
to
Charms.
do.
Hello.
Kind.
You don't have
Talk
Lucky
about
Charms. Imagine not having
No, we
Lucky
don't have
Charms.
them
You know what we do have that America doesn't have?
Imagine not having a dad.
Ouch. So we have Kinder
He
eggs.
couldn't accept it. His own life in someone
Yeah.
else's
Yeah.
control. Never. He
We
squeezed the
we
bucket
also have
tighter.
Kinder eggs.
His
Well,
one
we
friend
have
the
full English
entire
breakfasts.
world. At this point, he could trust no one.
Imagine clicking on a video.
For the bucket.
Imagine clicking on a video for like the bucket, and then like you see a next clip just talking about food
Operation.
and dads.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy
So,
or
so
sad or content.
you said you have 4 Australian
Walking,
breakfasts.
Eating,
breakfasts.
working, all of it monitored
Sure.
and commanded from this very place.
Well, guess what?
Cold reality
Wait,
of
we're
his
gonna
you
turn the
know
machine
what?
on.
again.
What?
Stanley
Does it have all of
decided
them?
that this machinery
W.
would never
Alright, I'm gonna
again
turn this on.
exert its- But at the last second, the
Never
bucket
knew
jumped
that.
in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this
Do we win
been
this one with the
bucket's
bucket?
plan all along? To take over the
don't know.
machine and claim the power for itself? How could the bucket have betrayed him
Haven't seen
like
it.
this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
No, not the
When
bucket.
suddenly, an image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
What the fuck?
Silly birds. The control buttons became active again.
What? The bucket saved our life.
Birds! Oh!
Parrots.
Oh, it's cool.
Stanley flipped through one video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control
Owls.
facility at all. It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
The bucket saved us.
Oh my
Mind controls
god!
were only a facade to disguise.
Wait, will I
its
get
true
copyright for this?
intentions. Had the bucket known this
I don't know.
already? Stanley marveled at the metal genius
Whoa.
in his hands, the one
It's
who had pointed
birds.
him towards this incredible
Silly birds.
Stanley and the bucket
Imagine they
never
stole
found
this from like the
because they spent the rest
you know,
of
like
their
those scenes,
lives
like those videos. Is like, here I explore the world's deadliest spiders,
of all
and then they just see birds.
What is that bird? What type of bird is that?
Oh, it's like a baby swan.
And Stanley.
A swan, a mother swan feeding their babies.
What is it doing? The baby was eating its beak.
I don't know. I think they're playing. Oh. That we got the good ending. Hello everyone, we are escaping now of the bucket. This is our third clip of the video and it will be the last clip. Bogan.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight
May I let me
ahead
my
through the large
cereal?
door that mind control facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut.
We
Stanley
can
Oh, it says them.
had
Me
every
eating too
opportunity
loud.
to turn around and get back on track.
It says them because it's me in the
Stanley and
bucket.
the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
No, nothing's painful. You
Whee!
get yourself demonetized.
No, I'm not.
YouTube, don't demonetize them.
I don't give a
Please.
shit.
Now you cooked.
As the machine
I've swore all my life of
Stanley and the
YouTube.
bucket
Well, not all my
instantly
life, but yeah.
Stanley
I started swearing like 11 months ago.
The bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure,
Bang.
it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket. But what
That-
use
that-
is a
that was
sense
not
of ease
needed.
when you're about to
Bogan, I'm scared.
This is
We're gonna
what
get
Stanley
get
thought.
squished.
No, don't
He
be.
sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
I don't give a shit about the bucket anymore. Goodbye, cruel world.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was
The bucket's life came to an end.
Stanley.
Oh yeah, the bucket's their family, innit?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one
What is
stood
this?
above the rest. It was a glorious
Where's my bucket?
sight to behold.
No! The bucket!
Bucket.
No!
Bucket.
Welcome you to the grand exhibit. You were standing at the precipice, I don't know, of knowledge, much like a bucket itself. The human mind is frequently empty within a cavernous void, but through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated by the knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? After this, me and you are watching Case 9.
No.
Can you
Yeah.
see how arrogant it was
I
for
watch it by
Stanley
myself.
to take a bucket like this?
Yeah,
and
it was
to
so
fight
arrogant.
for his own? Can you see the
Hey, that's not the
hubris that
bucket.
blinded him?
It's his
See
family!
that the bucket is far more noble
Photograph
than
of 25
Stanley
buckets,
ever
the
been
greatest
his
number of
short
buckets
life.
ever captured on the camera. The photographer experienced a catonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. What?
That's not 25 buckets. That's way more.
Yeah. A bucket with 2 handles. This bucket is depicted as having 2 handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. I'm trying not to laugh at the mourn of this. Oh, no! Inferno bucket, a replica of the Inferno bucket, which in the medieval era was so powerfully alluring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another for control of it. Billions died, and yet in spite of it all, the simple fact remains no one can control a bucket. I tried to pick it up. The stress bucket, an analogy, worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance, vulnerability, size and strength of the bucket, yes. Coping strategies equals holes. Rest and relaxation, doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. Stress equals the level of water in the bucket, the stress bucket. Yay.
Oh my god. We cooked.
What?
What?
Cave drawing.
Oh, bucket!
While we know
Bucket!
that buckets predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long this cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. What is this music? Dum, 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 dum.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
I go this way, yeah. The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However, clearer grasp of the bucket may be there. Maybe there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. No. No.
Wait. Look back up there. Look back. Make that the thumb. Make the.
You want that the thumbnail?
Make that the thumbnail. Make that the thumbnail. Just look like.
So what? Just
Make
a
it the
bucket there.
thumbnail.
All right. We're gonna have
Find
this
that
a thumbnail. Thumbnail.
Find a thumbnail.
All right. Let's go. Oh.
That's sad. Oh,
Oh no.
you picked up the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right
No, there
this
isn't.
terrible wrong.
You're a liar.
Oh no.
Stanley.
Oh no.
Let
No!
him be crushed by the
They'd
machine.
rather save the
Don't
bucket.
reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We
No.
can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Oh.
Usually they never crush. Usually you just fall.
They killed me for the bucket.
Even in the normal one, they don't like fully crush together. They stop and then you fall.
Well, thank you for watching, guys.